Hello, this is Victor, EasyStoryMercedes.com, and this is another update for Rich in New York. And so here we have the sl500 roof, pretty much the rear situation done. In previous video I showed that I removed driver's side cylinders, and I also did it on passenger side cylinders. Same thing I did on the driver's side, and now I finally have everything put back in place, and I am yet to start on the fronts, but this is the assembled state. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate the roof, go up and down, because the fronts are still not leaking. I will do them tomorrow, just because as you saw in previous videos, I just activated roll bar and one of the rear cylinders started leaking. Because I removed the covering, you could have seen the hydraulic fluid coming out from the cylinder that pretty much did not leak a lot, but it was seeping. So therefore, obviously, you're doing all of these cylinders, you actually obviously have to do the fronts. So just want to show the progress here. So the whole rear deck is reinstalled. Whatever broken clips, not the clips but the holders for clips and some little clips that actually supposed to grab into the frame, all re-glued. Everything holds on great. All the areas put up the same levels. As you can see, you don't see no difference the way it was disassembled. It's like you don't even see that it was ever been taken off. All of these rubber seals and everything here, everything looks just factory. So the seal is in there, the subwoofer is in place, everything is in here. I wouldn't recommend using these covers, because usually in these corners it's the carpeting start separating. As you can see in this case, it's already separating, so I would not really open and close these often. Just close them in and let them be. Now the other side, let's go on the other side, and then I'm going to activate the roof. Now what I have here is same situation here. Everything is put up the right way. All the rubber seals and everything in place, everything is done, and same situation with all the other seals, all the other areas, same carpeting, everything is in place the same way as it was. This one is already separating this corner. There was a couple of dollars laying on the floor. So this is the storage compartment. As you can see, the carpeting has already started to separate, so I would not recommend using this compartment. Just close it down and let it be closed. It's not from the removal, it's already has been happening. As you can see, the pieces of carpet just come out. So you would rather just close it, just the way I do it. Just close it down, just clean it up, close it in, and let it be. So okay, so enough of this. The trunk situation, everything is still the same. I'm still keeping it open, and I have all this area here with some coverings, so I can put my spares in the trunk. What else? Well, here nothing really important. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to activate the roof, with one exception. I want to show this corner. This was broken a while back. Somebody tried to put some hot glue in there, and it obviously didn't work because it's just separating. I will try to fix it. I'm not sure if I will be able to, but I at least will try, because this is unacceptable. You're gonna lose it when you drive it around. You're gonna lose this thing. This thing is all covered in glue, and you see it's like weird, kind of like, I don't know what this kind of glue is, but this piece right here seems to be broken right here. The edge is supposed to go in this opening right there. And then the most problematic part is this. This is the clip that holds the whole sail panel together. The piece is seems to be in there, so I'll try to do something about it. But oops, for the sake of this piece, so we don't lose it, I'll just leave it inside. As a matter of fact, not even inside here, but I'll just I'll put it in the back. Let it be sitting in the back like this, so the glue does not go into carpet. Maybe I'll even wrap it into paper towel, because pardon my on the fly video, but this glue goes on the carpet. There's no way of removing it, so let it be like that. This is the resemblance of some hot glue that somebody put on it, and it's like very sticky. It's like yucky, gooey, not cool. So I'm gonna have to hold camera in my other hand now. Okay, so since all the other cylinders are rebuilt, so we can actually activate the roof at this point. The fronts are not leaking at the moment. It appears that they're still holding on, because I do not feel any kind of hydraulic fluid coming out in corners here. It's dry on both sides actually. Let me double check on the other side. So let's see. Yeah, this feels dry. Usually when they start leaking over here, right at these areas, you touch it and then it's like fluid right on your fingers, just like you saw when I showed the rear cylinder on the left leaking. So at least now we can activate the roof. Now what I did here is that the roof seemed to be overstretched a little bit, and the soft top frame latches, they were like bent out. I don't know why. So, and these locks were pushed down. I also don't know why. So I moved them up to original location. I bent the actual latches, and now we're going to just activate the roof. I'll do my best doing the video showing the roof in operation. So, well, first off, no warning lights. That's a good thing. So this thing is, my finger is a little gooey from the glue. I don't want to make this video or edit this video again, so let me just do this. Okay, so we're going to activate the roll bar. Comes up. That's somebody who doesn't have to work, huh? Mooks? Yeah, you don't care. Anyway, so here we go, up, down. Roll bar works, the speed is great. So now I'm going to try to make this video of roof activation, something like this, I guess. So from a little bit of a distance. This is the updated controller. The roof is gonna go a little faster, then it's gonna slow down, as it's doing right now. That's the way it works on updated controllers. And of course the windows. I'm not gonna go with windows. I'm gonna leave windows as they are. Since I lifted rear cylinders, it seems to be actually working better. I like that much better than before. Now I like what I mean by overstretching the roof is that you see how it folds. It sort of folds kind of weirdly. It's like not a straight line. There is a tight cable like to tighten the roof up. So this whole lip is down. The cable seems to be a little bit too tight. Obviously you will have to have the roof, see on this side is fine, but obviously this roof hasn't been used a lot. So what you want to do is you want to actually leave this car out in the sun, let the roof get hot, let it get pliable more, because if I move it with my fingers, it just gets just fine. So that is not really something that I would just really go and get at the moment, but maybe just work the roof, leave the car in the sun for a couple of days, just use the vehicle, and then we'll see how the roof folds. If it doesn't fold right, there are adjustments. So the adjustments for tension, there's the steel cable that goes all around, and you can loosen it up a little bit so roof is a little bit softer at the edges. It is original Mercedes roof, it appears to me, or maybe some sort of a really good aftermarket one. I don't see Mercedes logos anywhere, but this is usually found, this little kind of a spoiler looking thing, this is only found in either very nice replacement aftermarket roofs or original Mercedes roof. It doesn't seem to be exactly aftermarket, but I mean exactly original OEM. And obviously, like I said, I don't see no stamps on windows of the manufacturer, but indeed it is brand new, that's for sure. It looks beautiful. So let's just open the roof up a couple of times, close it, and then I'll cut this video and continue next time when I work on the front. Okay, so I'll make this video at this angle just so you see the rear operation. So let's go and open the roof. And windows follow. I don't want to open and close the windows many times. So you see the roof is operational, everything is working. I don't have no puddles. These are watermarks, and the reason why there are watermarks is because I want to make sure my drain hoses are okay. So when I put main cylinders and water collectors, I just put a little bit of water to make sure water goes down outside the vehicle versus going in these areas. When you have drain hoses plugged up or not installed properly, the water will come out down into carpets, and then the rear section, whatever immediately behind the seats, they will get wet. So therefore I have on both sides, I had that test done. As you can see over here, there is a resemblance of water because it dried up. I did it a while back, but it's not hydraulic fluid. That's what I was trying to say. As a matter of fact, we can actually look in the trunk, and after the roof operation, it's quite dark. So, but over here, as you can see, everything is nice and dry. This is from the previous fluid leaks, like, you know, whatever we have here. But hydraulic fluid is terrible. It's like once it gets onto anything, it just remains on it. Just something weird. But so that's that. And also I just did cylinders, so there was a little bit of residue. Same on this side, all dry. This was leaking, so but again, some residuals that would have been here because pipes were disconnected. But as you can see, the actual cylinders are dry. Nothing was leaking from them. So there's a little bit over here, but that's probably because the pipes were all over the place. So maybe I'll just move them a little bit, who knows. Yeah, that would have hurt. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna get to this actually last. Okay, so I'll just do this as the last thing. Okay, so I guess we have to cut this video down and just be done with it. So this is going to be a part 3, update number 3 for Rich in New York, and this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.